to destiny. And when you take shortcuts to destiny, you do radical things to appear higher than you really are. And when you do radical things to appear higher than you really are, you will not last, because you don't have the structure and the foundation to be able to stand up under the pressure that comes from walking in divine blessings. You got to get your fight back. Slap that brother and say, get your fight back. Your strength is not proven in your accomplishments. It's not proven by your successes. Your strength is proven by the tenacity you had when all hell was breaking loose. That you dared to believe in something that looked like a fool to everybody else. Is there any faith left in the church? You cannot be a fraudulent man and be a man of faith. Because when you are fraudulent and when you are phony, it means that you have given up hope in your own dream. And rather than to believe that you could attract God being yourself, you climb up a fictitious tree and fraudulently and erroneously present yourself as being more than you are, to cover up for the fact that you are who you are, and you really don't believe that you can get his attention with your feet on the ground. Zacchaeus, I want to talk to you tonight. It is not that God doesn't have a destiny for your life. It is not that God is not going to use you in an amazing way. It is not that God doesn't have a purpose for your life. But he will not anoint your fraud. You cannot start your relationship with Jesus from your tree. He will not come to you until you come down out of your tree. Sit down, just want to talk to you a minute. Zacchaeus climbed the tree to hide his deficiencies. You'd be amazed at the things men do to hide their deficiencies. Some kind of way we got it twisted. We hide the part of us that God wants most. We are busy giving God something that he cannot use. We put on what we think makes us important and impressive, and we parade it before God and ask God to anoint who we pretend to be. And God will never anoint who you pretend to be. He will only anoint who you are. The question, my brothers, tonight is, do you have the courage to forsake the safety of the tree you've created and come down out of your tree and have a real encounter with God? Do you want to hang out on the branches of church notoriety? Or will you come down to the floor and have an encounter with God? Do you want to impress everybody with what great of a man you are, and then go home in the secret of the night and whimper in the darkness because nobody really knows who you are? I found out that loneliness cannot be dismissed by crowds of people, because you can be around thousands, yea, millions of people who love what you do and have no clue who you are. You know what the most shocking part of this text is? It is not so much that Zacchaeus came down. It was that Jesus, the Lord of glory, walked up to him and knew his name. He knew the name of a guy he had never met. He said, I already know who you are. Zacchaeus, I see you up there. And the Lord sent me here tonight to tell you, my dear brothers, that he knows who you are, not who you pretend to be, not all the things you have climbed up to position yourself in a state of advantage over the people you run with. He says, if you're going to have an encounter with them, stay in the tree.